Okay, so this is a low point in my mental health journey. Um, it's kind of intentional. I'm not taking my Prozac because I really want to get to know my anxiety. It's played a big role in my life and in my lack of productivity. And so I want to be able to hear these disruptive or intrusive or undermining anxious thoughts and even figure out practice responding to them when they are at full strength. So right now, what's happening right now is a major win because I just recorded a 48-minute video of this, giving you this update that I'm gonna give you again, except I used an application that I hadn't used before and there was no audio set up. Um, and I'm getting more and more used to that in my life. But yeah, that's disheartening because it's unscripted, and so stuff that I said there is sort of lost forever. But not actually, because I do have a surveillance thing that records audio, but it's just not usable. But you know, if there was something really important in there, I would be able to find it. And so let's celebrate the things that we can be grateful for. Yes, please bring him in. My dog has just been left outside. It's 95 degrees. Okay, let's not be a little shithead and be easily discouraged. So where was I? Right. So I had made a 48-minute video talking to you about this stuff, and but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna do it again. I'm not gonna obviously do 45 minutes. I'm struggling for sure, feeling like a lot of the stuff that I've done in my life um, hasn't paid off, and I'm having trouble connecting with, well, with people and also with my work. Why am I doing it? Is it valuable? Why keep going? And it's already hard because I really struggle with productivity. I really struggle with sitting down and doing complicated things. So I can have ideas about complicated things. And that's what the bulk of my work has been, just having an insight into complicated topics. And then a lot of my time has also been spent having, ideas about projects that I could do, but not having the focus or strength of prioritizing necessary to actually do them. Uh, let's just make this like a quick anxiety journal update, which is this morning in order to get out of bed. I had to keep saying to myself over and over again, I'm going to make this update video. I'm going to make this update video. I'm going to make this update video. And then I took my Adderall. And here we are, 4 hours, 5 hours later, making for the second time this update video. I also researched some retreats, some like ADHD productivity retreat stuff to, programs and stuff. Because I read a book from a guy that I had met last week about it's his like memoir, and he mentioned doing retreats. So I'm trying to like figure out maybe what the point is or what I can say to myself to trigger just getting up and working on things. And I am struggling, and this I yeah I I'm struggling to have hope that I can do any of the things that I want to do, find people that would be willing to work with me to do them, figure out how I can be someone who is nicer to work with, more something to work with, because it's not just about being nice. It's I don't know. Maybe I can learn something from this guy because he has learned a lot about how to help people feel safe, and that's something that I am keen to learn about. All right, so off to a rocky start, but the whole thing is rocky, so that's okay. Great. Let's like, can we just leave it there, bro? And because I had done my whole update video and I had made notes. I had made notes for this video over the last month. Some of them were very hopeful because, new room, new chapter. I moved out of my exes because, yeah, that was a whole like 15 minutes of that video. Just kind of synthesizing my realization that I was defrauded. I mean, yeah, it was not about building something real, and she got a lot out of it, and she now does this like really cool thing that she had wanted to do for years. But here I am Whatever. All right. That's part of the point of this. It's just to show the struggle, and maybe I haven't really shown much at all. But it's just hard to do when you're in it. And especially when I just spent 45 minutes doing that. And yeah, it wasn't recording audio. So today is Monday. There's like so little chance that I'm publishing this. No, stop it. I have to publish this. Here are my oh god, come on, bro. Here are my notes. Great. That's been recorded now. All right, come on, bro. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. This is a new chapter. I don't know what it holds. I'm doing an improv class. That is a moment of real giddiness and pleasure for me. So that's once a week, 3 hours. That's great. For everything else that I want to work on, having a really hard time, feeling motivated to do it, feeling like there's some reward for doing it, feeling like I have any right to be doing it, any right to be making videos about the mind and ask them to be taken seriously. And I already have a lot of productivity issues because of the ADHD, as I maybe said in this video. It's going to be a lot of hard work. And right now, on camera, I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling willing to do that. But then if you're actually like, okay, well, here's what you have to do, I'd be like, oh, for real? I'm trying to figure out how to respond to some of my negative thoughts or my thoughts of hopelessness, and practice that. I want to do some CBT workbooks. But for today, we're just going to be satisfied that we even attempted to make another update video here. I'm done, bro. I'm sorry. I do feel guilty. I do feel bad, and I do think I could keep going, but also I think it would just be more of the same. So we'll do better tomorrow.